Aaron, Domingo Germán was really dominant to start the season and has run into some trouble his last 4 starts with home runs in particular. Why do you think he hasn't been quite as sharp?
I actually think he's been very close to being that guy. You know, he's had stretches in the games. There's been the last game where I think he got worn down just from a pitch count standpoint and grinding through some innings today. They strung some good at-bats against him to score that first run, and then a mistake down and in fastball right in Naquin's hot zone. And then Mercado got him with some good at-bats to set the table, and then Santana hit the changeup out, a pitch that he had some success with earlier in the game, but that's a good hitter that's pretty locked in right now that got him. So still seeing lots of encouraging things, a little bump here, but all in all, I think he's real close to being the guy we've seen much of the year.
Are the home runs, though, alarming to you, the last couple of starts?
I mean, look, you want to keep the ball in the ballpark, no question. So that's about just being a little sharper and convicted with our pitches, and then obviously execution. But especially you look around the league now, more and more guys are set up to, when they get a mistake to do damage with it. More and more guys seem like they're able to do it. So that just comes down to executing, but I feel like he's real close to being the guy we've seen.
Didi's first game.
Say that again?
Didi's first game.
Really, obviously, good to see him back. Thought he looked really good up there. Swung the bat well. Good to see him out in the field. Didn't have a lot of action out there, but obviously a good first day for him. Get a couple hits under his belt and get in the flow now. So just great having him back.
Was he being too aggressive there, or was this a good play by them to get him first to bat?
Yeah, I thought it was a good play to go. I mean, we know their outfielders throw real well, all three of them. But it takes a perfectly executed play, and he's out by a perfect play. So anytime, and you have a guy that runs pretty well in Didi, you hit a ball in the corner, he's going hard all the way. So no issue with that play at all.
Plesac really managed to quiet the offense. What made him so effective?
Yeah, I mean, he mixed a couple different breaking balls, threw his changeup to both righties and lefties, and located his fastball. I thought we had some real good swings on him early. Felt like we were going to get to him, but he settled in and got into a good groove. Got some defensive help, obviously, up the middle with Lindor and Kipnis making a couple good plays in one of those middle innings there. But he settled in after I thought we had some at-bats against him.
Aaron, Germán hasn't pitched deep into a lot of seasons. Are you seeing any fatigue with him in the when he gets to the third, fourth inning of these games?
No, I'm not. Again, I think if we really dive in to the pitches, to the quality of his pitches, still getting some swings and misses, it's there. He's gotten hurt with a couple of mistakes, but again, tonight wasn't necessarily great, but it's 6 innings of 4 runs, and for the most part, keeps one ball in the ballpark. It's a really good outing. So he's close. You just got to really make sure you execute, especially against guys that can hurt you.
4 out of 5. Did you see anything process-wise that's concerning you?
With Domingo?
4 out of 5. You're like routine 4 out of 5 balls.
Oh, no. No, I mean, go back and dive into each game tonight. We just couldn't get it going enough offensively, but felt like we were going to. But, to their credit, they shut us down a little bit and quiet us in those middle innings. We didn't get that much going against them. That's going to happen. We had one game where, the Blue Jays got to our pen, which is, we feel like an aberrational thing. So, no, we'll bounce back tomorrow and come out and hopefully CC can get us rolling.
Do you know yet if Tanaka's coming in?
Probably not. We'll talk about it, though, and have an answer for you there tomorrow. I would say probably not, though. As
his bullpen is supposed to be today, right?
Yeah.
So he could go theoretically with that?
Yeah. I don't think he'll be going, but I don't want to say that for certain until we make sure we speak with him and everything.
What do you see from Boone?
A little in between last couple days. So when you are a little bit in between and, from a rhythm standpoint, a timing standpoint, expand a little bit in the zone. A couple pitches that he has gotten just hasn't been all over. We've seen him go through these little ebbs and flows for a couple games here and there, and he's usually pretty good at correcting it, and I know he'll work to lock it back in. But I think just a little bit in between, you get in between hard and soft, and they're going back and forth and mixing on you a little bit. Yeah, that's all.
Could you get somebody here by tomorrow if Tanaka goes on paternity leave?
We should be able to, yeah. Yeah, we should be all right.